Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. We're going to start. Um, Actually, I was thinking about starting messaging for, not messaging, messages for uh, validation result, but I changed my mind. We're going to start our controller now, and after we finish our controller, we're able to see our messages online. Then we can change and see what's gonna happen while I was studying on messages. Alright, let's continue with the controller now. We already did our configuration. We are ready to go with the controllers. Area, admin, controller, about. Let's add our dependencies. Validator, about, add vModel, private read only, validator, about, update. It's going to be update. And it should be add. Perfect. I'm gonna delete it and recreate it. It's gonna be much more faster. Generate constructor. All good. Yeah. Now collapse all definitions. And this is my pattern. I always start my controller like that because it's much more readable for me. And I have a little bit gap here. Now I'm able to see all actions of mine. Okay, let's start with about and update. I'm gonna use those validation just for add and about because I only have form in those two sections. Let's start with var validation await. It's going to be asynchron. Add validator validate request, but it's going to be async. Perfect. If validation is valid, if it's valid, so it means everything is perfect, everything is correct, so we can add our data, and so we can return, we can redirect the action about list section. If there is a failure, we're going to return view without, of course, with request or without request. Let's think about it. Let's do it empty first, and we can add, because if there is a problem with the validation, you want your forms is empty or the same data. Let's with the make it empty. It's better because they have to delete it anyway if there is a mistake. And is there anything else? Yeah, of course we need to add our error messages. So no, the validation, we're going to select the validation dot add to model state, and this model state must be like this. Yeah, perfect. So validate, yeah, it means our validations errors going to be match and add to our model state, and we are able to see all errors. Okay, let's do it the same things for the update side. I'm gonna copy those things. Sorry, so I copy this section. So my bad. I'm gonna copy this section and this section. Yeah. And I also need to copy here. Perfect. I just need to change it, add to the update. Oops. Update validator. Why is not working? Await update validator. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's fix this. Hold on now. Perfect. Now it's working. Perfect. Okay, now let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. We've about get about list. We've in browser. Let's have a quick look now. I'm waiting to page to be open. And let's delete it first and create a new one. Let's just select submit. So we have not null and not empty. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay. If you didn't get any errors, okay, I'm gonna show you why we don't have any error. Before that, I want you to see the errors, okay? I'm gonna make them, no, not. I'm gonna show you the category list. Where is the category list? Did we close? Yeah. Let's see the category list first because we didn't add any validation to the category. Add new category and just submit it. Yeah, there is a problem. Why we get that error message? Because there is a null exception. Actually is a handled exception, but this is the problem is null to the column name. So we added a restriction in our SQL database, which is this property cannot be null. So if you send a null data, you're going to get these error messages. To prevent this, we are using Fluent API. This is the main basic behind of using Fluent API, guys. Okay, let's get back to about now. So we didn't get any messages, obviously, because we didn't add our spans here. We need to add all of spans underneath of our input so we are able to see all of them. Let's add our spans now. Span ASP for ASP validation for headers, and let's add a class now. Text danger. Close it. All right. Okay. I'm copy all of them for the other one. Just input the related section. And I'm gonna change the property name. Yep, all of them is done. Let's change the partial side. Let's copy the span first. We have a partial. If you remember, we create one. Yep. Let's copy and paste for all of them. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Hold on. Let's get back to add about, and I'm going to add another span here. ASP validation for, no, not validation for, validation summary. It's going to be DY, I guess. ASP validation summary, yeah, model only. I'm going to choose model only and class text danger to make the text a red color, guys. Okay, perfect. Let's get back to the browser. Let's test our remodel now. Alright, add about us and click submit. As you can see, guys, we have our validation. So this is, if it's not acceptable thing, so we have a message: header must not be empty, description must not be empty, blah blah blah. When we finish our controller, I'm going to show you how we override, how we going to change those messages. All right, let's have a look how many minutes done. It's 10 minutes. Okay, let's continue. I would like to finish all of them in this lesson. Is there anything that we need to do? Yeah, we need to copy and paste for the about section, sorry, update section. I'm going to get all of them, but this is add section. Yeah, I'm going to copy all of them. Let's have a look to update. Yep, that's one. And I don't need anything for the photo because there is no validation for photo at the update site. It can stay like that. And we need a summary here. Where is the summary? Control C. About section. Data about that, that's summary. Alright, so we need last thing. The last thing is going to be about the partial site. They all same anyway, so I'm going to go copy and paste. Perfect. All done. Let's have a quick test within browser. Let's add a section. Alright, but we need a file. Probably we're not able to add now because let's have a look. You see that we can't add. To avoid this, I'm going to add from my SQL to show you about validation. Yep, connect database. So what was plumbing DB, I guess. Yep, tables. About. Edit up to 100 rows. Headers, description, client, project, support, workers. File name, file type, and anything else. We need a create date. Version must be which one is social media ID. Yeah, social media ID, make it 1. Perfect, we have a data now. Let's go back. About. Perfect. Let's try to update it now. Edit. Let's delete AAA. Submit. As you can see, there is a problem here now. Let's delete it. Submit. Must not be empty. Perfect. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to close here now. Just a second. Alright. Very nice. Now what I'm going to do is let's start to doing about category. Let's start with the category now. Let's save all of them. Social media. I'm just gonna copy this line. HTML. Actually, we need to finish our controller first. I'm gonna copy this section. Category controller. Collapse definitions. Private, read only, I, validators, category, add vModel, add validator, and another for the update one, and update validator. Let's delete it. Generate constructor. Yep. Add an update. I'm gonna get copy from here. And I'm gonna get this again. Control KD. Validation, add validator. Perfect. Let's get the update one. No. Sorry. Yeah, copy with this. Perfect. Now all good. Yeah, perfect. Let's have a quick try. Of course, before that, we need to add our spans. Let's copy the span. Category, add. Alright, we only have this one. For name. And of course, we need for validation summary. Perfect. Delete it. And let's do the same for the update. This is the form. Yeah. Let's have a try. Add category, submit, now be empty. Let's add too much text. I'm still in Control V. Yeah, it's quite big. Now submit. The length must be 50 characters. You entered too much characters. Yeah, just reset it. Must be reset. No, just delete it. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'm gonna remove those reset anyway. It doesn't help me too much. Okay. Let's try the update categories. Let's edit and delete it. Submit. Name must not be empty. Perfect. It's working. Very nice. Let's have a look how many minutes have been done. It's 80 minutes. Okay, guys, let's finish this lesson here, and we're going to finish the other controllers and the HTML files on the other lesson. Okay, take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.